Welcome to Minute with Myers. I grew up in Nashville. I grew up a Vandy fan. So when Vanderbilt's baseball team won a national championship last year, it was a great time. But that means this is exactly a year ago from when they were playing in their conference tournament on their run to a national championship. So I was thinking even last night just how much I missed baseball, how much I missed getting to see a team that I root for play in the postseason because I'm a sports fan. The ongoing reality of the COVID 19 global pandemic is that we continue to grieve things, right? It's not just what we lost at first, like some personal freedoms or being able to go wherever and whenever we wanted to into public places or large public gatherings. But life has changed for so many of us, but it's an ongoing change. But here's the good news of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And even in the Old Testament, in Isaiah 43, God says to a people in exile, right? People who were suffering, to a people in exile, the word of hope comes. Look, I'm doing a new thing. Now it sprouts up. Don't you recognize it? I'm making a way in the desert, paths in the wilderness. We serve a God who continues to make new things out of troubled times, out of difficult situations. It's resurrection, it's God's grace. And yes, while I grieve missing baseball, and it may not return anytime soon to what it was, and it may never, parts of our lives may never be what they were. And yes, we should grieve those things, but we also hold to the hope and to the future and the one who holds the future, that God will make all things new. And those new things that God makes are beautiful and amazing and worth looking forward to. So, in the midst of my grief today and missing baseball and college baseball, I should be watching my nephew play right now in college baseball. I miss those things, but I also have this hope and the promise of the resurrection of Jesus Christ, that God transforms and makes things new. My prayer for you and for me today is whatever we're going through, all those things that we are grieving, that God would take all of that, honor that, comfort that, but that God would make things new. Not necessarily what was, but bring us those new things and God's creative, amazing grace. Amen.